Baron 1898 is an absolutely insane dive coaster located at Efteling in the Netherlands. It has insane theming, a solid layout, and I'm going to be reviewing it in depth today. Welcome to Coaster Xtra. Okay, so one of the first things you'll notice when entering Baron's Plaza area is the insane theming. The lift structure is completely custom supported and, may I just say, looks like the best support structure of any coaster. And I know that's not exactly saying much, but come on, this thing is epic. Anyway, moving on from that, you've got an absolutely beautiful feel to this area. It's a sort of mix of greenery, yet industrial as well. Like, the whole buildings are very industrial, Victorian style, whereas the area surrounding is very green. It's weird, it's like a combination, and I do like it. It's very immersive. Anyway, you then move to entering the ride. There's no huge entrance sign or anything, it's just almost subtly tucked away, and you enter and move through the queue. It's a slight cattle pen, but it does kind of interact with the back portion of the ride. Anyway, when you get to the front of the queue line, you enter your first pre-show, and yes, you're first. This is not the only pre-show on this ride. Now, I'm not going to spoil a lot, but the storyline of this ride is essentially you are working for a mining company, and some gold has been found recently in this mine, and the Baron is sending you down there to go mining. Yet this mine is haunted by the white women, who are essentially guarding the mine. And then, once finished with this pre-show, you ascend up a set of stairs and enter into these rows. You're kind of assigned a row, and you are placed behind 3 doors, 3 for each row of the coaster, and you cannot see this station at this point, which really does build up the anticipation. You're waiting patiently behind this door. There's all these posters around you telling you about the mines. There's a Baron actually up in the corner. He's instructing you on loading, but it still really does build up the anticipation. Then green lights above the door flash open and the doors swing, and you get your first glimpse of the train in its station. You walk down a set of stairs now and board onto the train in your either front row or 2 or 3. Anyway, then once you're seated and the ride's cleared for dispatch, you move forward into your next pre-show, which is on the ride, which I think is a really nice touch. You enter into this room and all these sort of vents open. The white women come in and warn you for a final time not to enter the mine, but it is too late. All these gears and things start turning around you, red lights flash, and you ascend up the 100-foot lift hill, which is not that tall for a dive coaster, but certainly gives a good sense of height when you're on it. You get a great view of the surrounding area from here, across all the coasters and also one of the water rides. It's really, really nice, but not for long, as it hangs you over the edge next, and this is just so cool, especially in the front row. It's hanging you over this pitch black tunnel, and then a bell rings and it drops you, and this drop is by far the standout element on this ride. It is not actually a vertical drop, it's actually 87 degrees, but it feels vertical when you're on it. Anyway, it is absolutely incredible. The ejector airtime you get is so forceful, and it is sustained all the way down that drop. It is so fun, and I really do enjoy it. This is by far my favourite element on the ride, and the fear does not end there, as it plunges you into this pitch black tunnel signifying the mine, and you really cannot see anything while you're in here. It's filled with mist, which is actually really refreshing, but it's also pitch black. You can't see anything. And you also reach your top speed here of 55 miles per hour. You're in this tunnel for about a second and you emerge out into the Immelmann. And you cannot see anything this whole time as the combination of mist and darkness blinds you as you fly up into the sunlight. Now this element is pretty forceless, but it does give a nice way to turn the coaster around. Then you enter into the 0G roll, and I just want to say this is the perfect 0G roll. You are literally floating in between the gap between the restraint and the seat. It is literally the definition of a 0G roll, and I think it's perfectly executed. After this, you enter the 360-degree helix, which is pretty forceful actually, and it is decently sustained. On the exit of this, you don't really get any airtime, especially as you ascend into this next hill. It's pretty forceless, but it's just nice gliding along the track still. You then turn around and hit the brake run. So it's not the longest ride, but the whole combination of the pre-show and the pre-show on-ride adds to the experience greatly, and I really do enjoy the whole package of this ride. Now, in my opinion, this is the best themed coaster, certainly that I have ridden, but from what it seems, this seems to be very high up in the overall terms of rankings of theming in the world. I can't see many or any coasters that seem to top this. I mean, right next to this ride you have the Flying Dutchman, which is another incredibly well themed experience, but I do think Baron slightly tops it due to its multiple pre-shows, and just the whole feel of the area is absolutely beautiful and well made. Now, this ride layout itself is not the strongest. It's certainly solid, but it's not the strongest. But however, I do enjoy it, and it currently ranks at my number 10 spot in my coaster list. Let me know down in the comments below if you think there is a better themed coaster than this in the world. And also let me know if you've ridden this coaster or would like to ride it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have a great rest of your day. If you did enjoy the video, a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated, as it really does help out the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.